President Trump demands Washington Commanders and Cleveland Guardians resume former team names or threatens to block stadium development plans. Trump's administration escalate immigration enforcement in sanctuary cities, pledging to flood the zone with ICE agents. U.S. stock futures rise ahead of major earnings week. Bitcoin surges after Trump signs Stablecoin Regulatory Genius Act. Japanese yen strengthens, while U.S. Treasury yields fall amid market jitters ahead of August 1 tariff deadline. Kansas City Chiefs integrate legal Rashee Rice into training camp drills following multi-car crash sentencing clarification. Washington Commanders rookie QB Jaden Daniels tops ESPN All-Under-25 team after stellar offensive debut season. House nears approving Trump's budget rollback proposal that cuts $9 billion from foreign aid and public broadcasting. U.S. Consumer Sentiment Index improves to 61.8 in July, driven by easing inflation expectations and tax policy. ICE overturns WSJ travel ban ahead of Trump's Scotland trip after article on alleged Epstein letter. White House defends removing Harvard funding, citing anti-Semitism protest fallout in judge challenge to funding cuts. Trump threatens stadium permit over Commander's new name. D.C. officials maintain they'll not revisit rebranding decision. Environmental advocates warn of severe setbacks for green initiatives due to Trump's declared energy emergency and fossil fuel push. U.S.-EU trade talks hinge on looming tariffs as both sides prepare for reciprocal duties starting August 1. Treasury yields dip as Fed's Waller signals dovish stance, fueling investor hopes for prospective rate cuts soon. U.S. equities near record highs with S&P 500 flirting with fresh milestones before important earnings reports. Trump administration ramps up ICE raids nationwide, targeting undocumented immigrants amid sanctuary city protests and legal pushback. Wall Street futures climb modestly as trade optimism and strong earnings reports boost investor sentiment. U.S. stock markets rally ahead of major tech earnings, while Bitcoin surges above $118,500 on stablecoin law. Treasury yields fall amid investor expectations for potential Federal Reserve interest rate cuts this fall. Federal Reserve's Christopher Waller signals dovish stance, fueling hopes of upcoming monetary easing in U.S. markets. Commerce Secretary Lutnick optimistic on reaching U.S.-EU trade deal before August 1 tariff deadline. U.S. House votes to regulate stablecoins as part of a broader crypto portfolio tied to the Genius Act. Richmond Fed's Barkin cautions on rate cuts, warning tariffs could increase inflation risk for U.S. consumers. Senate parliamentarian restricts Medicaid cuts from Trump's Big Beautiful bill, forcing GOP to revise massive legislation. U.S. Army issues security alert to retired Iraq-Syria personnel in Florida amid unspecified terrorist threat concerns.